Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda. Off here to a 2v2 on Aere Perennius here with the new Umber Wasp patch 1.3. In the west we have Nath and Farlion fighting here for the Deutsches Afrika Corps. Here with the 29th Panzergrenadier shown here with the newly buffed Panzergrenadiere with significantly higher performance. In the east stands DirkRadix and Janko fighting here for a combined American-British task force here with the 45th Infantry and the 6th Armoured, looking to halt the German advance here. We got a special operation start here for DirkRadix. As for Janko, hard to say that we got a Vickers there, we got a Weasel there. As for Nath, we got Panzers with the bikes, and we got a 250 half being rushed out here for Farlion. So that one did get a buff alongside those Panzergrenadiere. So those are some of the changes there. Amongst other things, bike here rushing southwards. Steady as we go otherwise, and as always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons supporters for continued and generous support of the Propagandacast, allowing me to keep doing all of these videos, so big hearty thanks there. For those many years of good support there, and a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on the videos. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithm, spreading out the word further around there. So, we got here a dinger out here for Janko. Pushing there down the streets, quite the right there. Go Lord Terrence, you wanker! Anyways, Panzer's on the way for Nath. Got the dingo there spotting it. Well, he's trying to. Getting caught here. Aiming up north here. Weasel's running into the 250 half to get like Attrition Panzerwagen. Actually riding the infantry alongside the Weasel. That's the first I've actually seen anyone do that. Thumbs up to DirkRadix. Going on here in the 250 half, which now has more armor, making it overall tougher there. Particular on the front. Skirmish here, the falling bit back here. Panzer Pioneer, Panzers and Farlion quickly circling around the 250 half tech to support it. South side here, Panzers and the bike at the ready. Dingo falling back, sappers digging in. We got the Vegas here base as well there for Janko. And we got a section away from him as well. More rifle arriving here for DirkRadix up north. As for Farlion, well, let's pop it as perspective. He's gone for Armoured Support. We got the Panzers with the 250 after the Panzer Pioneer pushing up the hill here. Weasel doing what it can with 30 cal, but against so many Germans with so many guns, it does fall a bit short. Plus, and then once he immediately assists repairs either, he does make things a bit tougher there for these Ralph Scott pushing forwards here, engaging up close. See, we got the 250 half to hit the Panzers and the Panzer Pioneer ripping into them here. More Panzergrenadiers on the way for Farlion. Not looking greatly for DirkRadix. We do get smoke here, which probably did get made cheaper on the scouts with the utility package. South side here, though, Nate's attack here did run into some issues with the machine gun, and he quickly falls back. Up north, though, Farlion continues. Panzers moving in here. Weasel falling back. Already Veterans 1. Early grenades here for DirkRadix. Very much a must now with the buff 250 half, which already gained Veterans 1. And part of this is due to the fact that they did increase, or decrease the amount of experience needed for it. So in this regard, the 250 half track got several buffs that definitely helps make it a lot more useful. And I would not be surprised then to having to tone it down a bit. We'll obviously got a wipe in DirkRadix in the early game there. Good strike there from Farlion, pushing ahead here for the Fatherland. Bit of a rough start here for the Americans, pushing forward here. Ralph Scott spotting that one. Further south here, Nath moving forwards with the 250 tactical zone here, pushing into the little valley here against the positions of Janko. Going in hard here. Vickers further south here, not in a position to deal with this. And Janko, crucially, has no anti-tank weapons on hand here to deal with the 250 half check. No boys. They are being handed out to the boys. So that is a bit of an issue. And the Dingo could go down. We got Vickers sitting up here. Should help deal with the infantry. But, and I suppose also deal somewhat. There we go. Grenades actually researched here. Almost got the 250 half check here. Bike goes down. Nath there taking heavy losses amongst the vehicles. Artillery calling as well here on Nath's position. Vickers there achieving Veterans 1. Dingo Veterans 1. Section counterattacking here. Oh dear, Nath apparently hasn't paid attention there. Direct hit on someone's shed. My shed! They destroyed my shed! Damn you British! Anyway, troops being pushed down here. Section pushing forward here. 250 half to there. Narrowly alive here. Good counterattack here by Janko in the south has left. Nath quite flummoxed, if not straight up discombobulated. And there go the 250 down. There is several losses there in the machine pool there for Nath. Up north of Farlion puts up a much stronger front here, and he's even managed to spec panzer grenades around here the flank of DirkRadix. DirkRadix so quick to slam this down. He's sending in the Weasel and the infantry to cut off this attempt here. We got air reconnaissance, meaning we have an air support center here for DirkRadix as well. We got more riflemen there, and we got sections on the move here for Janko with tech down there as well. Over here to DirkRadix. Heavy fighting here amongst the eastern ruins here of Aere Perennius. Panzer grenadiers here popping up, supported here by the half-track and the Panzer Pioneer counter-struck here. Samples moving up as well here. Of course, both DirkRadix and Janko are aware of the importance of making sure they actually get fuel. Panzer Pioneer, Panzer guns there quickly routed here as DirkRadix mercilessly pushes back up north. Their Farlion's men there being slightly sent out as well here as the sender gives away there like a poorly made sandcastle by the beach. 250, Dingo, they need repairs. Weasel, of course, he needs repairs but can repair itself. DirkRadix could consider laying down munitions for a heavy machine gun, maybe, providing himself with a bit more firepower versus the armed gentleman under Farlion's command. Weasel rushing in here, getting quite aggressive. They get hit with a grenade. Another cause buff here for the panzer grenades, besides the direct ones, is they get the grenades basically for free now if you just, build the right buildings. That is a rather significant buff there. They may also, I suppose, want to reinstate the need for an upgrade, honestly. Attempted grenade in the retreat path. Didn't quite work out there for DirkRadix. He was a bit too eager there to toss the grenade. We got more rifle away for DirkRadix. Almost got the panzer grenadiers here. Other squad push back here. The barred up rifle, of course, is still potent, but now put on them is just a little less absurdly good. Meanwhile, big push here by Nath. Moving into his Farlion as he realizes Farlion's entire front line is giving way there like a cake made with a bit too little of the right ingredients. Dingo pushing northwards here. Another 250 happening forwards here. And we, oh no, it's actually the first one that's still better than well. Just got the flak feeling here for Farlion. So things are heating up here. Barred up rifle there being assailed by cell sciences. Nath pushes in. He's basically abandoned the south side of the front line. This works to an extent, low, of course, Janko catches on to what Nath is doing and moves in to quickly assist and exploit here. 250 optic is about to get flanked by Janko's Dingo. Janko. Over here to Janko, who's got a Indian artillery here, and he has unsurprisingly gone, of course, for the Gurkhas. Thumbs up to that, of course, strong choice. But there you go, Dingo goes up here in a ball of fire, leaving poor Janko Dingo-less. He is replacing that with a Stuart light tank. Meanwhile, in the center here, north bridge here, Nate's panzer being forwards, 6-man upgrade, MG-34 there. Far south here, we got the Artguard out for Nath and the German army. Things are heating up here. British and American forces are making steady headway here against the Germans, but they are starting to meet more stiff resistance now already, as the Germans have been quick to pull in mechanized equipment. Panzerjägers around the 250 half-track. Artguards will certainly appear like the 15th Panzer Grenadiers receive some support there from nearby Panzer divisions. Panzeraufklärungsabteilung in force. Section there's about to get absolutely pulverized here. And down they go. A strong hit here from Nath. Victory point is in enemy hands. North here rifle fire back at the 250 half-track. 5 squad scouts setting out, stood moving out here for Janko. Sender being seized by German troops. He might even try and push for the fuel point again. Allies definitely fresh under pressure. Artguard there spearheading the way, infantry following up here. Engaging in the 250 after get Veterancy 2 there. First time I think I've seen a Veterancy 2 250 after, to be honest. That's about to go down, I think. Those stewards showing the mercy here from Janko, and pop goes the Weasel. Farlion's now half-track less. Well, armored one anyways. Pants moving up. He could try and chuck grenades down. They have to lightning here from above. If Nath has diminution, then again with all these light machine guns, he very well may not. Then again, he may not be able to chuck it from up there. Vickers there firing to the German troops. Nath forced to withdraw here. And we got Farlion here with a Pack 38 being hauled to the front line. Up north here, artillery called in. Farlion attacking onto the hill here. Strafing run actually called in from multiple sides. Good. Oh, that's a lot of strafes here. Black feeling firing at them, a bit too late to the party though. The anti-aircraft guns in general should not be more effective as aircraft. Stuart rushing in and catching the aircraft. We do have Panzerjägers nicely ambushed up here. Going to catch that Stuart off guard. As of course Nath isn't paying attention. And there we go. No survival packages. He can't deploy smoke. He's being hit with white phosphorus. Might have a good chance taking out the two Stuart light tank. Great hit here on Janko. Over to Nath. Just got two Arctics out here. We got grenades on Farlion second. 250 Take his Pack 38's about to go down, but there you go. Flak Feeling to the rescue. Saves the day here for Farlion and butters his biscuits carefully. Up north there. Point being seized by the scouts. Brighton setting out. Further center here. 250 dashing off again.
We have lost control of the victory point. Territory lost.
And further south here, Janko forced off by Nath's second Arctguard. We got Italian combined arms here from Nath, though so far not much usage of it. No Bessieri.
All victory points are under enemy control. We must act.
Anything like that. Oh, I need some Aventus.
Infantry available.
More Panzerjägers up for Nath. He's got 3 squads of Panzerjägers, 2 squads of Panzerjägers. Good, because moving ahead here, but with the Arctguard supporting the Panzerjägers here. Clearly, Janko is not going to make too much easy progress. Route squad flank around. He got the other Arctguard here and the other moving in as well here. Nice and flank here by DirkRadix, but lacking, I think, more heavier firepower. It's going to fall a bit short, as you might have noticed. Up north here, strafing around there, heading some of Farlion's forces. Grenades going off as well. Flak Feeling, firing into the skies. Right from there for DirkRadix, taking immense damage and losses. Meanwhile, in the center here, pushing forward. We've got double Gurkhas, but crucially, no anti-tank weapons here from Janko. Which does mean he's quite vulnerable to being basically just unwashed by the Arctguards. In the south here, troops moving for the southern victory point center, though, has rapidly collapsed here. But there you go, Chaffee out here for DirkRadix, counter-attacking the Arctguards. But there you go, swarm of Panzer moving forward here behind the Arctguards, and they're going to pelt that Chaffee with as many anti-tank grenades as they can here, damaging the end significantly. We also got a BAR left behind in the dirt. We got 370 to 359 victory points wise. It is fairly close between the two. 6-pounder gun being held forward by Janko. Back here, troop enforcing healing. Got engineers for DirkRadix. We got 6-pounder guns here for Janko finally. Though part of me certainly would have expected maybe some boys anti-tank rifles considering the urban environment. Ambulance there from Farlion, bit poking forwards here. And let's pop over to Farlion's perspective. He has gone for a Flampanzer 3. A nice volatile choice here. South here, sectors moving forwards. Meanwhile, no Panzerjägers for Farlion. Now the Chaffee here, though, for DirkRadix, after his previous one did get turned into a lawn ornament. Flak Feeling fixed up. And there we go, another Chaffee out here for DirkRadix and Democracy. Lining up for another push on the center. We got Nate's Panzers there ready and equipped. It's a bit of quiet here. Stay on line for another push here. Looks like we're going to see a nice sort of large northern flank here. Finally expecting a push up the road. Clearly, and that's also what DirkRadix is hoping for, so you can actually flank around here. Good play there by DirkRadix. Thumbs up. We'll have to, of course, how deep his flank is. A really deep one could completely stumble upon Farlion here. But he does go for a not deep flank, which I think is fine. In this case, he still catches the Flak Feeling here. We do get some armor-piercing rounds here being fired straight into the visor there of the Chaffee. Pack 38 sitting up here. Ultimately didn't quite work out there for him. And there you go, grenade as well. The DirkRadix Chaffee goes down fast and hard. Should have gone for a deeper flank there, I think. But I guess he was a bit impatient, hoping to make progress faster. But that did cost him the Chaffee without achieving much against Farlion. In the center there, Arctguard moving northwards here alongside the Panzer, expecting another push. We got a strafing run here again from DirkRadix upon Farlion's position. All of these men moving into it, and the Flak Feeling taking him down. We've got a grenade here on the Flak Feeling. Almost got it, but not enough to destroy. We've got a grenade as well here. And the Flak Feeling goes down, plus Ludwig. Meanwhile, Flampanzer pushing in and pursuing DirkRadix retreating infantry. Arctguard's flying as well. It's a massive movement of infantry and men and equipment. In the center, though, we can see there, Janko's moving up to secure ground there, abandoned by Nath. Even up north here, Flampanzer 3 is burning through DirkRadix infantry. Command tank unlocked here. Another Chaffee here for DirkRadix. No tech yet for him. Just Chaffies. Got mines laid down here by Janko. Flampanzer into the base here. Chaffee's almost done. Rival squad nearing utter extinction. And they go down with another final blaze there from the Flampanzer 3. Heavy loss there for DirkRadix. He did get the flak feeling, but it came at an exceptional high cost. Over here, 2 DirkRadix was down just 2 rifles and the engineers. These are staggering casualties. He's got the Chaffee up, but he's going to need more troops. It may be worth considering investing into some... Oh, straight from around here from Nath. I was about to say it might be worth investing into some SSF commandos. And there you go, Vic has cleared out here by Nath. Ooh, setting up there. Might have a chance to clear it up before we can get back here. We got Artguards moving forwards here. Backed up with True 50 have another stuff here. Vic has cleared up. Vic has recruited again. More troops moving up. Artguard moving in here. Chaffee moving up there. We got this Panzer Flum Punch from the pack from the other side here. It is some pretty intense open engagements here. And there you go. Double grenades on the Artguard here. Nath desperately scrambling to get his Artguard out of there before it gets pulverized. And he goes down. The entire thing cooked up like a Christmas goose. Left in the oven for too long. Meanwhile, 6-pounder gun here being flanked by the Flam Puncher. We got the Chaffee though moving in to assist here. Panzer moving up. We still got the Pack 38 nearby as well here. It is hectic. It is chaotic. Artguard. Stu D's now as well here for Nath. Command tank for Farlion. 15th Panzer Grenadier Sean pulling in whatever they can here to plaque the gaps in the line and further reinforce success. Back here we got the SSF commanders up for DirkRadix finally. Meanwhile we got here looks to be a Matilda 2 here for Janko, but certainly considering the urban environment makes a bunch of sense here. Not quite a map that's going to be easy for someone to conduct a blitzkrieg on. So Matilda 2 I think is a very good addition here. Got the SSF commanders coming about here north side. Artguard, Stu D's, command tanks, Flampanzer, these all here. Going to try and grab that anti-tank gun ball appearances, though. I think with that much, German scrutiny, trying to recruit that anti-tank gun is going to be a bit of a bad call there by DirkRadix. Meanwhile, Chaffee commanders here flanking around the north here, trying to sort of hit Farlion's weak spot. That is, if we can find it. SSF commanders then engaging the Panzers with the Johnson light machine guns. More troops being poured in. Matilda there hauling forward. South side, Nath remembers, hang on, there's a south side of the map, and dispatches some troops there. Meanwhile, Marder free here for Nath. Finding further falling back here across the river as the east side of it is getting increasingly hostile. You know, Fritz, I can't help but feel these Americans don't appreciate our presence. Panzer there being hosed down over the SSF Commando, standing up in a pretty bad place there. We got artillery called in here, but no, actually not the captain. We got a strafing gun here though. Forgot he doesn't have that. I'm just so used to people like you always going for infantry support centers. Commanders that push back. Matilda falling back in the face of the Marder fleet. So probably could have pushed in foot maybe a bit here. Meanwhile, up north here, fighting continues here. Pack 38 falling back. Flampanzer fleet command tenor bouncing a shot here from the Chaffee. Rifleman moving forwards here, and so to Janko's perspective, by the way. He's lost a bit of infantry, but he does still have the good because he does have Matildas, so he's far from out of this. But victory points-wise, the Allies are in a bit of a tough spot, and they do need to, pick up the pace a bit soon. Gurkha's being sent forwards here. 6-pounder gun coming up from there. Meanwhile, Matilda being dispatched here, and there you go. Pack 38 down. Matilda moving up here. Farlion's command tank with a damaged engine. This could be a huge blow to Farlion. His armor is getting devastated. He is being crushed here. In the north side of Aere Perennius, Flampanzer flees down. Command tank's about to go down. And the Pack 38 could suddenly become an American anti-tank. And there you go. 2 tanks down. Straight from around the center from Nath to try and stop the Gurkhas from making too much progress. German infantry counter tank as well here. 250 half-tech could get spotted by the Matilda, but gets blissfully ignored. Pack 38 being destroyed. DirkRadix having none of that German equipment. What, you mean use a German anti-tank? And I don't know metric, man. Or German, for that matter. And we're switching forces. We've got a Chaffee out there again for DirkRadix. We'll obviously have what's next here. Oh, more Matildas for Janko. Makes sense. That said, on the map like this, I do think some foot guards could be a very good addition. Both the Thompsons and bazookas could be quite handy against the type of build here being employed by the Germans so far. Maschinengewehre, Panzer being held northwards here by Farlion. We got the Mechanized Company of Fame. We got more Marders for Nath in response, of course, to the Matildas, amongst other things. Second Matilda has arrived here for Janko. Matilda 2 was an infantry tank, meaning it was basically a tank meant to be heavily armored, but not very fast, just there to support the infantry during assaults and absorb all the damage. They kind of did that all right. They were fairly heavily armored and could even, like, shrug off shots from the Flak 36. That said, they were ultimately a bit too expensive to produce, and so they would be replaced by the Valentine tank. Until it called in the advancing Germans airburst shelter from Janko over to Nath, who's got quite the vehicle pool now. 250 half-tech Stug Ds, Marders, and of course a solid complement of infantry in the south here. Nath making progress. Matilda's being hauled towards the centre, and up north here, assault from the Germans against the position from DirkRadix is going fairly well for Farlion. DirkRadix as of commandos are getting decimated. And then the Farlion's men are being cut to ribbons here by the rifle squads of the BARs here. Chaff is turning here. There you go. Panzer Pioneer wiped out. Farlion continues to take massive losses against the Germans, leaving the match here, I think, to Nath to carry here. Where's the second Matilda? The second Matilda gets sent off from the first one. Bit risky, I think, there by Janko. Continue to assault here. 6-pounder gun caught in a bad spot here. Smoke is deployed with Matilda, but not from the anti-tank gun, which ironically means it becomes easy for the Germans to haul away the anti-tank gun. To be honest, I think. There we go. Second Matilda being hauled back here. Bit of a slip there by Janko. Further south here, Panzer Pioneer is the recce section. And here, though, German forces pouring through the streets here. Snares on the Matilda 2 here. Further damage inflicted here. There you go. We got a Whizbang. Oh, Whizbang right into 8th positions. His men are being torn to shreds. A cascade of high explosive rocketry there. Almost took out so many of Nate's forces. He got exceedingly lucky with that one. He could have lost Stugs and infantry squads entirely. That was some amazing luck here for Nath. Make no mistake. So we've got Chaffies, we've got Whizbangs now for DirkRadix. We've of course got the commanders, we've got the Matildas that need repairs. And we do get some foot guards well here for Janko. Thumbs up. Tally ho, chaps.
We shall hold reinforcements until instructed otherwise.
Emo fine there with another Pack 38.
All understrength squads shall be reinforced.
Air reconnaissance here from Mr. DirkRadix. 6-pounder gun being crewed with the Gurkhas. Fixing up the Matilda 2s. Chaff is remaining reserve. MD 30 or Vic is being set up here in support of Farn, who's clearly making ready for a big push. He's also going for Zone 8 guards. He didn't take up for Panzerflees. A bit of a shame there, I think, but oh well. Still got a flamethrower there lying about, but clearly no one wants that. Just continue build here. The intensity could get quite severe here. Got 284, 246 victory points, remains fairly close between the two sides. Looks like DirkRadix is going to pick this fight once more as his main battlefield against Farlion. The Farlion seems quite keen on, acquiescing to that. We got the Whizbang moving up here. And really the quiet before the storm. And there you go. Shots fired here. Arclights moving up. Route squad. Commanders falling a bit back here. Further south. Foot guards moving up here. Backed up by recce sections and some Gurkhas. It looks like they managed to kill themselves a Breda. Attila moving up here. Looks like things are about to heat up. Farlion moving in. Route squad commanders moving in here. There we go. A bit more skirmishing. Whizbang remains reserved. Chaff is reserved here. Looks like he might be hoping to bait Farlion into the Whizbang. Perhaps. Hard to exactly see what DirkRadix is thinking. Oh, to Farlion, by the way.
300 points remaining. Say again. 300 points remaining.
262 versus 246. There you go. Whizbang firing here. As soon as Farlion commits, the Whizbang unleashes hell here. Rockets screaming through there. Grenades going off here. Men being caught in a shower of death and high explosives here. Farlion. No. Oh, he does suffer another wipe here. Strafing rounds going in here from DirkRadix to further assist the engagement versus Farlion. Losses are being inflicted. We got Ace Panzer guns here for Farlion. Thumbs up. Absolutely brutal engagement. Commanders at the high risk getting wiped out here. Yeah, I think there's a good chance they're going to lose them. Bad call here by DirkRadix. We do get the champions moving in here, flanking Farlion now. One Arclight down here, but the losses are immense. He might even lose another rival squad here. He does get grenades off here on the Arclight. But I'm not entirely sure this is going to be worth it for DirkRadix. Meanwhile, on the south here, heavy fight here as well between Nath and Janko. Strafing runs unleashed here by Nath. We got airburst shells here. Panzer is almost getting wiped out because the Gurkhas in trouble. Matilda's engaging. Rush forwards here by Nath. Matilda caught in trouble. We got Loiters here called in. by Farlion to assist Nath in taking out those British infantry tanks. There we go. One Matilda lit up here. We got grenades in the bits of the Panzer Grenadiers. Nath largely dodges it. Up north here, Farlion's broken through as well there. We got 205 as 246. Chaffees, though, are going to flank up behind Nath here. Took a bit of while to get there. Nath has found plenty of time to then respond here. Unfortunately for DirkRadix, otherwise this could have been a beautiful flank. But with 2 DirkRadix perspective, placing his losses with more rifling. We got artillery strike here from Janko. We got the Howards up as well. Good golly. Fresh archives there for Farlion. Got 236 with 205. Got more rifle there for DirkRadix. Up north here by the northern victory point, we do get the Rival Squad caught in a back position here with the Arcart and the Pack 38 laying down the law here upon them. Meanwhile, we got DirkRadix again with the Whizbang. Almost got the Pack 38 crew there. Kind of caught the Arcart there. We got an ambulance coming up here for Farlion. Thumbs up. Active ambulance usage is always nice to see.
We have a backlog of command points that need using.
Further south here, Stuke D's versus Foot Guards taking hits here. Got the Martyrs from the Serb, not very much use against the Foot Guards. Got straight command here from Nath. Snares on the Sturmgeschütz from D and pinning down both squads. Continued build up here by DirkRadix. How's it probably soon fire again? There you go, forced away, taking simply too much damage here from Nath. And of course the addition of the Outlet in Fine doesn't help. On the 6-pounder gun there misses. Second miss, well, it hit a lamppost, but I don't think that's going to be something anyone's going to write up in a battle report. Alright men, how many things did you take out? We took out 3 German panzers and a lamppost. You know what? A lamppost? Yes, it was a very menacing looking lamppost. I don't believe that. Machine gun there in a bit of trouble here. Got hard to fire here from Janko support. DirkRadix push here against Farlion. Matilda moving up the center, backed up by Gurkhas. An immense clash in the sense we've got plenty of mines in from Farlion. Matilda getting slammed here. We got grenades off here. Right to the nets of Farlion on Nate's troops here. More grenades here. It's a game of dodging Milge bombs. Gurkhas being forced back. Stooks and Panzer inflicting heavy losses. Up north here, DirkRadix coming straight here at Farlion. There we go. Got the Arcart here. Could lose the chaff here to Farlion's Martyrs and Pack 38 combo. Infantry not able to follow up here, diminishing the overall success there, I think, of DirkRadix push. Over to Janko. We also got veterans 1 and the Whizbang. 188 versus 205. Farlion continues here. Whizbang on the Panzer Grenadier. Even as Nath is breaking through the center once more. Allied forces continue to be victory points here. Recce section foot guards coming up here. You got the Martyr here getting pummeled there. We got snares off as well. They could take out one of the Martyrs here. Yes, Martyr down. Bit of blow there to Nath. And the Panzerjägers are not much of a stopgap here either, but that said, the foot guards have taken immense losses. In the south here, Recce's, or Sappers actually, there's an Arcart. That is a guaranteed retreat. Chaffee going about him. Note is an ace level Chaffee for DirkRadix. Thumbs up. Matilda being repaired. Whizbang there being fixed up. We got the house out as well here. Few punt runner neutral. Panzer there being forced back here by a few opposition recce section chaps. Bit of quiet here though. Farlion though is building up for another push up north here. More Arcards, more Martyrs. Finding from the Northern Victor, we've got a fresh SSF command squad for DirkRadix. Thumbs up. Versus Ace Panzer Grenadier. The commandos will need a bit of extra push here until they get enough experience, I think, on that one. Arcart pushing forwards. Matilda engaging here. SSF commandos close being exterminated here by the hardened Panzer Grenadiers of the 15th. Whizbang there. Just watching her things as another wave of troops being sent up at DirkRadix. Another Whizbang barrage here directed on the Martyr on the troops. Almost got a wipe here. Close call. We got Nath calling air support to assist Farlion. Good teamwork by the way by Farlion and Nath, and between Janko and DirkRadix. 2 thumbs up there. Meanwhile, Matilda's being lined up. It could be the Allies are going to make a hard push against Farlion here in the north, ignoring Nath and hoping that Nath will not be able to respond fast enough to save Farlion's, backside. Over here to Nath.
We have only 250 points remaining.
He's in the center. Arctard forwards here. Just mostly Arctards there and Martyrs here from the Germans. I think part of it might just be the map. He doesn't really like and encourage you to just, in that sense, go heavy in the Panzer III. But also, you know, they're still exploring metagame. This is very much from day one, so there's definitely, I think, some uncertainty as to what to explore. And they may be falling a bit back on more what, you know, they feel is safe under current circumstances.
Our forces are down to 200.
British forces advancing. We got 199, 138 here. Hill has once more been seized. Farlion's forces once more in another build-up here against the Allies. Matilda's moving up here. And we got the foot guards on the move with the Thompsons and the bazookas. Catching in the Panzerjägers with the Thompsons. And they are certainly powerless against the might of the foot guards. Pushing in the center, they're not going too well here. Gurkhas are being demolished. Matilda's drawing fire here from the Luftwaffe. Stu D is doing great work. Marder went down somewhere. Was the pack actually? Oh, Gurkha's being hit by their own airburst shells. Heavy losses here for Janko. Bad call there. Great though. Kill there for the Allies, but quite a slap across the face here for Janko. Got another Whizbang barrage here, sensing a cluster, yes. Good call here by DirkRadix. Probably also has air recons about that, which helps, but all the way though, massive rocket strike here. Got unlucky again though. Nath got surprisingly fortunate away with that, considering how he's moving through. Meanwhile, all of DirkRadix infantry by the bridge has been pinned down by the Luftwaffe. Nath could quickly spot this from grenades, and there we go, we've got strafing runs, catching the Infernal Retreat here. The Luftwaffe, it's absolute, holy smokes, and artillery strike, I think, just wiped one of Nath's Panzer Grenadier squads. Good God! The carnage! It's an abattoir here. And we got another Whizbang and another Whizbang barrage. Farlion uses a machine gun crew here to the Whizbang. Meanwhile, Armoured Assault here, straight down the road. Right into the Ace Chaffee and the Commandos. The Commandos are suppressed and cannot fight back easily, but they still get one of the Arctards. Meanwhile, Martyrs keep pushing forwards. Matildas, Engineers, Chaffee's all falling back, except for the Engineers who fell into hell. Martyrs pursuing him. Matilda heavily damaged. Whizbang, Veterans E2. Continued push here by Farlion. We got 128 versus 138. Over to Farlion's perspective here. Grenades off. Damaged engine. Arctard moving forward, so we got the more of the house there being hammered there. Ralph's got pushing forward. Chaffee's going to go for a flank. Good hit there. Strafing runs going in there from DirkRadix now. Arctard down. Martyr's about to go down. Farlion once more on the receiving end of the blunt instrument of democracy there, as most of his units are now blown up. Heavy losses there for the Germans. Martyr's getting a Nath regrouping here. Mine goes off. Martyr with a damaged engine. All of these mines from the Allies. Thumbs up. Looks like, oh, another mine. More losses there for Nath. My God, who bought some minesweepers? Friedrich. Well, where's Friedrich? He's dead. Foot guards, they're hit by the Stug D and the Arctard. Up north here, DirkRadix coming in swinging there. Right moving forwards here. Whizbangs are being leveled forwards there. Needs Engineers to fix up one of those Whizbangs, as it has seen a significantly better days. There go Chaffee, though, running face first into Pack 38 and Martyr combo, and the Chaffee does not make it out of that one alive. Meanwhile, Whizbang, though, straight into the Stug D. Foot guards firing from above here. Into the Stug D. Raven going to move up here and flank around there. Whizbang barrage again. They're building, though, getting hit. Getting the Monte Cassino treatment, apparently. Double Whizbang barrage. 2D getting pummeled. Infantry getting decimated. Commandos trying to move up as well here. It is utter chaos. A slamming assault here on the center position of the Germans by DirkRadix and Janko. Martyr down. Arctard could have been in the danger zone. Commandos haven't given a time figuring out where they want to go. Rav Squad's about to go down. Return me. I've got Howard to fire now as well. The Rav Squad bit the bite the bullet here. Brav squad now in the danger zone as well here. The second one, more hard to fire. Just going down there. Commanders moving up with the bazookas, engaging the Ace Achtrad here. Matilda moving forwards. Whizbang's hanging back here. Gurkhas moving forwards. Commanders there. Forced withdraw here due to the double Stug Ds. And the fact there's not really a lot of room for them to spread out in. Matilda moving forwards here, supporting the Gurkhas. We got an Ace Stug D there with a damaged engine. Farlion though, quick to call in the Luftwaffe. Over to DirkRadix, who's got another Chaffee on the way here. Little infantry, but still he's got the double Whizbangs. In the south though, Nath launching another assault to liberate the southern victory point from the yoke of Allied liberty and democracy. Meanwhile, Sturmgeschütz 3 aus from D number 2 moving forwards here. Whizbang's there awaiting repairs, so is the Matilda. And of course here for DirkRadix, the lack of engineers makes it tough for him as he has to rely on his teammates sappers to do all the repairs, which also means Janko has to do a lot more work, so DirkRadix will absolutely need some engineers to assist with this. Got 80 versus 128 though, fairly close in terms of victory points so far throughout the match with a small lead to the Axis at this point. Foot guards moving up, wreckage section moving in. 74 points left. Engineers finally the way for DirkRadix. Head-on assault, I feel like at this stage is not ideal for the Allies. I think they want to try and catch the Germans off guard. And you certainly are not going to catch them off guard by driving, walking straight into the Stug 3D. I don't think any German's going to go, my God, they're walking straight at a gun, whatever shall I do? Right. Anyways, Whizbang barrage there. A massive shelling here of rockets. Huge sharp explosions here. Men being driven into the dirt and then into the skies in several pieces here. Achtrad, Stug Ds falling back. We got mortally called in here. Infantry falling up here. It's a steady push here. Infantry a bit separated from the main column here. That said, the assault does lack a bit of better coordination between Janko and DirkRadix and a bit more momentum. Strafing on here though. On the German forces here. Stug D moving up, SF commanders busy, Ravner being more, we got 55, or 54, there's 128 grenades off there, Gurkhas moving forwards, Chaffee moving forwards. More strafing runs here from Nath. Nath and the Chaffee, we got 49 versus 128. Sabbers there being mobilized. But yeah, another head-on assault here I think is not ideal. Direct hit to the Stug D. Again, not tactically ideal here for the Allies. 43 was on the 28. Chaffee flanking in here, but we got Pack 38s at the ready. Whizbang's been positioned. Of course, they also got the long-range rocket barrage now. That's a veteran's one ability. Oh, we got a 17-pounder gun out for Janko. That took him surprisingly long. Kind of would have figured that would have happened soon, honestly. Bit of an oversight, I think, there by Janko. There you go. 1 Stug D popped. I believe that was an ace one of that. So that's quite a blow there to Nath. Got another Whizbang barrage here, though, from the Whizbang. Thumbs up there to DirkRadix. 32 here, no to Janko. 30 best on 29. 29 best on 28 here. Another Whizbang barrage here. Direct hits on the Martyrs. But lacking any follow-up, it may not matter too much here, honestly. 24 points left here. Things are getting more intense here for the Allies. Something needs to change. It needs to change fast. 20 versus 128. 19. Until moving forwards. There you go. Another 17-pounder gun hit here. Strafing runs off. We almost got the Achtrad. Matilda down. Foot guards pinned down. Commanders, riflemen, all clutching dirt there. Oh, we finally got a dive bomb there. I'm surprised that also took a while to get going. That actually did some damage there, just not enough. Matilda's getting hit by the 17-pounder gun. We got 12 versus 128 here. Martyr's getting knocked out, by the airburst shells. The open-top nature certainly makes him quite vulnerable. It's an absolute slaughterhouse. Again, archaeologists will confuse for decades when they get around to this area, wondering if there's like some kind of ritual, sacrificial pit or something. And there you go, GG, more or less. Lots of infantry getting murdered, but yeah, there we go. It's GG. Game over. An absolutely spectacularly brutal battle here for Aere Perennius. One of the first matches I got here with a new patch. Absolute brutal back and forth engagement. But yeah, I find the lack of a 17 pounder gun earlier from Janko a bit odd. I think it would benefit a lot from it, particularly with the kind of build they were going for on this map. I think 17 pounder gun earlier could have been quite nasty. So there's a bit of nerves, I think, there by Janko. Meanwhile, for DirkRadix, there's been more flanking wise of commanders, and I think some better unit preservation here and there. I think could have done a lot there for them. But still, you know, nice explosive match here. And certainly, I think a nice, interesting foray into like the new meta game. Though that said, I'm probably expecting some nerfs here and there to some of the DAK elements, like the 250 half-tech and the Panzerjägers, maybe in the L640. So we'll have to see, of course. But for now, you know, still very nice match there. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your family. And as always, you can support the Propagandacast, supporting the Warford by donating on Patreon. Every bit helps me keep making all these videos. So thank you all for joining in, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.